Yo. So what are we playing first? Yeah, I'm gonna play the Japanese Sonic Forces demo first. And if you're sighing now because you can't wait to play ARMS or whatever, don't worry, I mean, the demo is only like a few minutes long. Or it only lets you play for a few minutes. Oh. That's awkward. Well, you guys want to talk while my system up? Oh, okay, it's done now. No, there's no, Odyssey demo. I just pre-loaded the game. Wish there was an Odyssey demo. I mean, there's, you know, the one at store kiosks, but no, that's all. Alright, so Sonic Forces first. I haven't played it in docked mode yet, so honestly, my biggest gripe with this game is that it only runs in 30 FPS. I wouldn't have minded if they sacrificed some of the graphical effects for a smoother frame rate. It runs at 60 FPS on PS4 and Xbox One. Oh, if you want the Sonic Forces demo, go to the Japanese eShop. There's no Mario Odyssey demo. You can just pre-download the game now if you pay right now for Mario Odyssey. Okay, so the catch with the Sonic Forces demo is that it only lets you play one level 1 minute at a time, and then it kicks you out of the level. And you can play again as many times as you want, but only for a minute. I don't think it's even possible to beat any of the levels. So they have a modern Sonic level, a classic Sonic level, which is a boss fight, and a custom hero battle, or a custom hero level. So we'll start with modern Sonic, which I've played a few times to just analyze the, you know, the visuals and stuff. Alright, you have fun watching the MLB World Series, but hurry back because I'm about to start playing ARMS, if you still want to play. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good, so I mean, if you wanted to know how the game looked on Switch, this is definitely a good way to show that. And I mean, at least modern Sonic controls okay. It's not like as good as Sonic Mania's controls, but he feels good to play as. So it's not terrible. Although, the one thing I have heard about this demo is that you literally can beat it just by holding the boost button and then, like, jumping, like, once or twice. Oh yeah, this is the Japanese demo, so Tails is gonna sound kawaii. Like a kawaii anime girl. Oh jeez. Okay, the platforming ain't the best. Anyway, I only have 4 seconds left, so yeah, here in a second it'll kick me out and then play the trailer. Thank you for playing. Hey Amy Bean. Kawaii desu. Anyway, we don't want to watch that. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp ain't bad. The only reason why I'm not getting it now, at least, is because I don't want to overload my phone with more stuff. I mean, it already runs like crap and is constantly complaining that its storage is full no matter how much crap I delete. So I'm just gonna wait until I get a new phone to try it. Anyway, here's the classic Sonic level, and classic Sonic disappointed me even more than modern Sonic because he controls like complete booty compared to modern Sonic. I mean, compared to Sonic and Sonic Mania. And I guess I couldn't expect Sonic Team to do as well, reimagining classic Sonic, as Christian Whitehead and the folks behind Sonic Mania. But still, like, he controls pretty bad. Like, it's so weird. And this could just be the Switch version, but I highly doubt it. Okay, I died. Anyway, one thing that is interesting to note is that Sonic still has the drop dash move from Sonic Mania. If I hold jump in the air, let's try to do it without dying. Yep, I can drop dash, which is interesting. Also, look how freaking dashing works. Like, it just sends you off so quickly. It's hard to use. If it times me out, I'm gonna try again because there's another parts of this boss fight. Oh, stream died? Gotta be kidding me. I mean, it's still running on my end. Oh, it's back? Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, thanks for telling me. Yeah, my laptop isn't reliable. Even when I stream at 480p, it still will choke up sometimes. Anyway, let's try that again. Without losing all of our rings. Because you can't recollect them after you get hit in this game. It's like the dumbest crap ever. Oh, yep, there's all my rings gone until the next phase of the boss fight. Which is easy to get to, if I don't jack up. There we go. Is this anime? I don't know. Alright. So the drop dash is really useful here. But we only have 19 seconds left. So I think it is pretty cruddy that they only let you play this demo for a minute. What are you supposed to get from a minute of gameplay? Might as well just show us a trailer. Yeah, the music is good. I'm not a big fan of modern Sonic Green Hill Zone. Or like, I don't know, it's just the way they did the classic Sonic themes. Maybe I'm just salty that they aren't more like Sonic Mania. But, I do generally like the modern Sonic themes. Like, I like Sunset, whatever it's called, for modern Sonic. I like the electric synthesizer thing they got going there. So, here's the custom hero stage. Yeah, it's short. I don't know who in frickin' Sega had the idea to make the demo only a minute long. Anyway, I wonder what this weapon's power is. Oh, it's that. You can turn enemies into blocks, apparently. That's cool, I guess. And I can get special blue rings from them? Ow. I haven't tried this power yet. Tried the other two. Freaking tutorials. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Let's restart so I don't have to use my time. Will the worlds in Brownie's Adventure be split into levels? I think the game will be mostly open-ended, but yeah, not really levels. It'll be more of an open-ended game. Like Shantae, yeah, like pretty much every Shantae game. Well, no, Shantae Half Genie Hero Up More had sort of levels. More like Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Isn't it 2 days until Odyssey? Technically, right now, it's close to 24 hours, so really it's more like 1 day. Because about this time tonight it'll come out. Or not this time tonight, but pretty close. Or this time tomorrow night, excuse me. And since I have it pre-registered, I'll get it the very second it comes out. I already have all the data for the game installed on my Switch. I don't feel like using this power because it's actually kind of lame. I'll just use my cheap homing attack. Also, the enemies are completely stupid. You can stand behind one of them for like a minute and they won't do anything. Wish they were actually threatening, but they aren't. The game looks good though, I'll say that again. It looks awesome visually. I'm impressed. Okay, well. And if you were wondering, this is what happens if I try to open Odyssey. The software will check the internet to check whether this software can be played, or the console will check the internet. Because I do have the game completely downloaded. Like, all the data is there. And you can check, and it'll tell me, you know, it's not time, no spoilers. so we can just play arms. Time to grab my grip, because I can't play arms without that. I don't think Sonic Forces is gonna be bad, or I hope it's not gonna be bad. I'll say Classic Sonic kind of controls terribly, but maybe I'll get used to that. Who remembers the nice days of Sonic when we were just going through games where Eggman was just taking over the world or turned Sonic into a furry? I mean, Sonic always kind of had an edgy plot. I mean, even from the first game it was relatively edgy. Oh, hey Alex, Chinese Kittens. Is Brownie's Adventure gonna be 3D? Kind of like pseudo 3D. Oh yeah, badges. I gotta collect all the gym badges. Alright, you're gonna join me after you eat? Cool. Yeah, I think furries are okay, generally. Oh, it's pajama day at my school tomorrow, so I'm wearing like these Star Wars pajama pants. It's pretty cool. You want a 1v1, nerd? Oh wait, I better adjust the rules. Well, you guys would probably like it if I kept them the same. Just say first to 10. Your school canceled pajama day? How come? Yo, Dylan NT. Do I like the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp thing? I'm not sure. I'm definitely not trying it yet, though, because my phone probably can't run it anyway, and definitely does not have the storage space. I will tell you that I'm not going to spend a cent on the game. I did kind of like Fire Emblem Warriors, despite it being a gacha game that is kind of just a cheap cash grab in certain ways. I felt like it was kind of a competent mobile version of Fire Emblem, even though the story wasn't interesting, it seemed better than Warriors. Oh frick. Oh, we both cancelled each other's specials at first. Oh, you were talking to Amy? Oh, my bad. Technically, every Animal Crossing character is a furry. Actually, already did delete Pokemon Go, I believe. I might still have it. You're not that late, HD. R-Wing, if you get ARMS on Switch, I'd wait for like a discount or see if you can get it cheaper on eBay. It's not really worth the full $60. If you could get it for like $40 though, I'd say that's a good price. It's not a bad game, you'll have fun with it. It's not the best game on Switch. There's a lot better. There's many better games you could buy with that money. You know, like Skyrim, Legend of Zelda, Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, friggin' Mario Kart 8. Sonic Mania. Good game. Dude, R-Wing, if you want to get a Switch before Christmas, you'd better hurry up and get it. Because you're not going to be able to get one during Christmas. They're going to be, like, completely sold out. How do you change your color? You hold the left joystick down and then move it in either left, right, up, or down when you pick your character. Yeah, but if you wait for like another month, you're going to end up not being able to get one until after Christmas because they're going to be sold out. They're in stock right now. You can get a Switch right now. But once November hits and the whole Christmas rush starts with people trying to buy Switches for their kids and whatnot, yeah, you're not going to be able to find one. Probably going to be even more scarce than they were at first, when they first came out. I mean, maybe that's an exaggeration, but at least close to that. I mean, remember what happened last year? Even Wii U's were sold out around Christmas. You couldn't even find a Nintendo console, which was funny because interest was peaked in Nintendo consoles, so they were actually selling well, even before the Switch came out that last Christmas. I think mostly because of like Pokemon Go and stuff like that. Everyone wanted the 3DS and the Wii U then. I think people wanted Wii U's for Breath of the Wild, and 3DS's for Pokemon Sun and Moon since Pokemon Go had peaked interest in Pokemon. A lot of people wanted to try the main series games out after, you know, liking Pokemon Go. It's one thing I do appreciate Pokemon Go for. It did bring more attention and appreciation to the main series games. You live in an area in Arizona where everyone hates Nintendo. Still, man, why wait? Why are you waiting? Like, if that money is for a Switch anyway, why don't you buy it? Unless you're gonna spend the money on something else. In that case, I understand, but... Or you just don't want one. Because then I understand, and don't get one. But if you plan on getting one anyway, then now is the time. Well, if you don't mind waiting, then that's your deal, I guess. I hate waiting. If I didn't have a Switch, I'd be in like physical pain. I mean, not literally, but like, man, like that'd be the ultimate feeling of being left out. Dude, you shouldn't have jumped. You're not gonna get a sale. You're not gonna. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but you're probably not gonna find a discount on the Switch on Black Friday. Oh, your internet's going screwy? I'm sorry. You remember you got 2 Christmas presents last year? You opened your last one and it was like a beat-up box of Splatoon, which you have in your collection of beat-up items? Oh. Last Christmas I got like, geez, like almost 200 bucks, which went towards my Switch. Every last bit of it. I got, what else did I get? I got a Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD on Wii U and the Wolf Link amiibo, which is the only thing I still have from that. It's still the game itself. Even though I never beat it, I'm just not a huge fan of Twilight Princess. I'll emulate it on Dolphin on my computer. I got a few other things, I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Well, and then my mom also gave me like 50 bucks towards the Switch for Christmas, or something like that. So for last Christmas I got most of the money that went towards my Switch. And I did wait. I mean, I waited from the moment that the Switch presentation went till the Switch came out to spend any of my money. I literally saved during that like 3 or 4 month period, which ain't that impressive to some people, I guess. Some people are really good at saving, but I'm not. Kind of, like, I don't get money that often, but when I do, I spend it instantly. I'm really done with money. It's not like I don't appreciate money or anything, it's just, I don't know. You got the Switch the month after release? That's not bad. I could have survived waiting a month. Would have been hard, but I could have survived. I mean, honestly, getting the Switch at launch was kind of difficult, just because I basically had nothing to play after Breath of the Wild. And that did get kind of boring and disappointing. I mean, once I had poured about 70 hours into it, I wanted a break from it. I wanted to play something else, but I didn't want to play on something other than my Switch, because my Switch was my new shiny console and everything. I didn't really want to touch my Wii U or 3DS, which I know is a petty complaint. Games are games, and Wii U and 3DS games are fine. There are still plenty of great Wii U and 3DS games out there. Just having a Switch is no reason not to, you know, use your Wii U and 3DS. But I wanted to play my Switch. I wanted to play something on the Switch, and that was a problem then, because there was nothing on the Switch. Oh, you have your special. Crap. Are you... Okay, I'm dead. Okay, I'm alive. No, brick. Aw, good game. That was so close. See if I can join your lobby, but I'm not sure if Nerd will be able to join. Why don't you join mine? And that's why I waited for about 6 months so all the games I want come out. Yeah, but I mean, if you had a Switch now, you could play with us. How can you talk and play at the same time? I don't know, I've always been good at multitasking like that. I can also walk and play video games. Like, people are kind of, like when I often, play games and walk through the hallways at school. And sometimes I don't when I'm like really focused and in try-hard mode, but that sometimes just depends on my mood, or... This may sound weird, but how my allergies are affecting me, because sometimes if I have sinus issues, when I'm having sinus issues, which is like half the time, I can't breathe and talk at the same time. So then I have to kind of quiet it down, because I don't want to like lose my breath. Yeah, I mean, the 3DS has plenty of great games. Honestly, though, I wish I could just transfer every single game I have on my 3DS and Wii U to my Switch, and just have every single game on my Switch. Oh, sorry. Didn't need to cancel your special. Glad it only did 30 damage to me and then resumed his special. Whether get in that healing field. Missed most of it already. Crap, that ain't good. Can I land a hit? Frick me, frick me, frick me, frick me, frick me, frick me, damn it. Alan theory, Alan is a robot. Yeah, allergy season is every season for me. A lot of you guys might know my struggle. A lot of you guys might have that problem too. I can run while reading a book and people always question me. Yeah, that's a little strange, because then the book would be shaking and I wouldn't be able to see the letters, so I wouldn't be able to do that. That's a pretty interesting skill you have there, Amy. But that's just a theory, an Alan theory. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'm just in a hyper mood right now because Odyssey comes out tomorrow. Jazz hands. Oh, frickle. I'm a socially awkward person. Me too, to some degree. Which is strange, because when I was a kid, I was really, like, socially proficient, or just good with people. When I was young, I was super confident. Like, I had endless confidence when I was younger. I could talk to anyone and make friends with anyone. I thought everyone was my friend. And then I just changed when I got older, because I realized people can be mean. People will judge you, and people will make fun of you. And, yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to be depressing. So then I became less friendly and open and just happy. I try to be, though, because people need that in their lives. Like, I'm not saying I'm like some kind of bright shining light. I'm kind of a bag of depresso sometimes, but I try to be that for some people, for my friends at least, and stuff like that. I try to be like a, you know, like, generally humorous, not too serious about things, crap like that. There's enough freaking depression in the world, you know? You had a kidney infection for 6 months? Jeez, when? It ended somewhere in June or August. Oh, I'm sorry. That must have sucked. I imagine that was probably pretty painful, so I'm sorry. Yeah, but I've kind of become more like I was when I was younger in recent years. Because, like, I guess everyone does have their awkward teenage and pubescent years. And so, like, maybe when I was, like, from the time when I was, like 7 to 12, I kind of hit that dip where I was, like, super socially awkward and couldn't make friends with anyone. And then, like, from 13 to now, I'm kind of just, like going back up into the, like, how I used to be. When you think your life is depressing, you're just a box of Cheerios sitting in a jar with no job. Shit, sitting in a chair, I mean. So that's what you said. I mean, I'm not saying my life is hard. My life is relatively easy. Everyone does have their own challenges in life, though, so, I mean, you can't downplay anyone's. I mean, of course, some people's are bigger than others, so you can't say that everyone is the same, and everyone has gone through the same pain, because that's definitely not true. I mean, there's people who freaking lost all their family to a freaking pack of wolves or some crap like that, I don't know. You know, watched as their parents were, like, eaten or something, I don't know, burning in flames. You know, crap like that. I can't say I've felt the same pain that they have, because I definitely haven't. My life has actually been relatively happy. You drew a drawing of the Empire State Building in the middle of nowhere, and I said this drawing means I'll always be alone? What? Well, I mean, everyone has their edgy moments, I suppose. Jeez, you guys are kind of depresso. I mean, I am too sometimes, so... I'm not, like, too touchy when it comes to spoilers. I'm kind of impressed with how mature people like Kenny-san, or not Kenny, Kenny-san is old, like 13, right? People like, I don't know, like Amy Bean, you know, you're like 10, you're pretty mature for a 10-year-old. Oh, Nerd is back. Hey Nerd, did your internet disconnect? It might have given me an automatic win by default. We're gonna wait for Kenny-san. But I know Amy Bean is like 10 or 11, and she's extremely mature to be that age. Okay, no. Yeah, and Kenny-san too, like, you're pretty mature to be 10. Like, you guys are a lot more mature and smart than I was when I was your age. For sure. Although I wasn't edgy when I was 10. I was kind of naive and innocent. I didn't even know what a freaking vagina was. I didn't even know. All I did was play Flash games on my grandma's computer. I played Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube, and I thought life was all hunky-dory. I'd say my edgiest years were probably 13 through 15. And I wasn't that edgy. But I was slightly, but I wasn't. Never really been edgy straight up, but I was just depressed. Because I didn't have very many friends, and I was alone and bored. Eh. I don't even know what a blue waffle is. Like, I don't know what that is now. Like, what's a freaking blue waffle? Like, maybe I shouldn't be saying it out loud? You're a smartass? Like your 16-year-old brother? My brother's kind of... He's dumb, but he's a smartass. Like, I don't know how that works, but it does for some reason. You've probably heard this many times before. But, just put yourself out there a bit. I mean, you're a pretty cool person. It wouldn't be hard to make friends with people. Just gotta be more... You gotta act more personable. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person and put yourself out there. And it'll be worth it. It's not like everyone in the world hates you. I mean, all of your peers are young and immature and insecure, and if they make fun of you, it's out of their own insecurity and feeling bad about themselves. It's not like they personally hate you or even dislike you. Kids don't have that kind of hate, generally. They don't really have those kind of feelings. And even if they do, it's probably because they're going through some tough crap themselves, or have in their lives. You know, I made the mistake of thinking that all my peers hated me when I was younger, and that I couldn't be friends with anyone because there was either something wrong with me or something wrong with all my peers. And then I realized that not everyone around me is evil and not everyone around me hates me, and that people are generally good, you know? Even if it doesn't seem like it sometimes. Even if they do act like jerks. I think it's important to try to have faith in people, even if they don't deserve it in your eyes. I'm gonna save you now, don't look up blue waffle. Okay, I won't. I'll also stop saying it out loud. Yeah, kids are cruel. I mean, I've had my fair share of being made fun of, dragged around a freaking, like, courtyard, school courtyard. That's happened before. Someone just took me by the arms and started dragging me around. So two kids, and they were much shorter than me, so it was kind of embarrassing. And they were, like, dragging me around and making fun of me. I know, why is this chat so dark now? It's my fault, I'm the one who went into real talk. This is real talk, I've learned so much from this stream. Well, hopefully you're learning good stuff. I'm trying to be helpful. I don't know everything and I'm not all that smart, but I think from my 16 years of experience I can tell you guys something. Just try to be optimistic, even if it's hard, you know? Like, don't force yourself to act happy when you're not. I'm not saying do that. But try to have a positive outlook on life. And it can be hard sometimes. But You're not gonna get anywhere acting negative and, what's it called, you know, just whining about your problems, even though I guess I have been doing that on the stream. But you know what I mean. Just be happy, have faith in people, and try to be somebody's light, you know? Even if they don't seem to deserve it. And you'll get far in life, you know? You're honestly enjoying this talk, though? That's good. I don't know, I mean, I thought I might be annoying you guys with it. Some people don't like to be talked to like you're trying to teach them a lesson. I mean, a lot of people, like, you know, like, considering we're kids, we have a lot of adults trying to, you know, teach us lessons. Sometimes it can be easy to think those people don't know what they're talking about. Who's everyone? Alan Theory, he is a pineapple. I mean, maybe. Get me out of health class. Health class is weird. If you showed how you looked online, everyone would complain that it looks like you don't sleep. Ah, don't worry about it, man. I have like giant dark circles under my eyes. Kenny-san says, there were some kids that he thought were annoying at the beginning of last school year, and now they're your best friends. That's cool, man. I'm really happy you were able to make friends. I mean, I think making friends with people that previously annoyed you or you thought were, you know, jerks is like some of the, like, that's like a really good way to make friends, because then you learn, like, I don't know, it gives you a more positive outlook on life. You learn that those people weren't jerks after all. Maybe you can understand them better. Well, when it's adults telling us to clean the kitchen, then that sucks. Yeah, I know that feeling. Call me the Edgedy Hawker. Maybe I will. It's a good nickname. Right up there with Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm surprised, the Edge magazine isn't like a magazine mostly geared towards emo people and goth kids. Holy frick. You have like 2,000 friends and only 4 of them are your truest friends. I mean, I can understand that. I have a lot of friends too. Like, not a whole lot, but I have a lot of good friends. It's the mean Amy Bean machine. You've been called gay multiple times? Yeah, that can suck. Especially if you aren't. Yeah, my brother used to always call me gay, and I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like that big of an insult, especially if you know if you're just joking. I mean, it's cool it's fun to joke. Like, it's okay to joke. It's okay to, you should try not to have too thin of a skin. But, like, he always used to act like I needed to get a like, try to rush to get a girlfriend just so I could prove that I was straight, and that's stupid. Like, come on, man. But I do think it's important to have a skin. Like, honestly, my brother taught me to have a thicker skin, because when I was younger, I had trouble with that. Like, when he joked with me in ways that seemed mean, I didn't realize they were jokes. So I did take them to heart, and you shouldn't. I mean, there is a difference between joking and literally bullying someone. And sometimes that there's a thin line, but... Just don't be a feminist on Tumblr that gets offended over everything. Ah, frick. Well, I think we've still won. Yeah, good game. Oh yeah, that's funny. Kenny-san says just ask if they're coming on to you. That might not be the smartest thing to do, because then they might just think... I don't know, it might... I don't know. Alan, play Mario Kart 8. Yeah, we can play Mario Kart 8 now. We played like 3 rounds of ARMS. And then we'll play, I guess, Splatoon or something. What other multiplayer games do we have? Minecraft, I guess. If I saw your most recent post, effing Subway says make it stop. What do you mean? Oh, did Subway actually comment on that Subway art you made for Odd Ones Out? Because that'd actually be really cool, even if they did say make it stop. They probably just don't like being called Subway. You shouldn't, like, take it to heart, dude. If that's what you're doing. I'm not saying you are. Just, I don't know. If you're saying that's cool because it is, then yeah. Because to have your post commented on by Subway is kind of neat. Anyway, I'm gonna see. What's your username again? The Fox does a thing or something? Or is it Bit? Can I find you using Bit? Rwing64. Crap, I don't know how to find you. Oh yeah, I remember you, you should be in my notifications. Oh yeah, did you guys see the thing with Bubsy the Bobcat making a Halloween ad for Bubsy, the new Bubsy game? And it, like, throws shade at Sonic for, like, no reason? Like, that's stupid, man. If you're gonna try to alienate the Sonic audience from your game, then you're pretty much alienating all the people who would have been interested in your game to begin with. Like, come on, that's about the dumbest crap you ever could have done. And looking in the comments, they did trigger a lot of Sonic fans, because that's, I think, a lot of the people who were interested in Bubsy, once again. What's your, like, Twitter? A Fox does a thing, okay, thanks. A Fox does a thing. God damn it, it's not bringing you up. Frick. A Fox does a thing. User not found. What? Oh, there's a Z. A's Fox does a thing. There you are. Oh, yep, there you are. Make it stop? Why? Oh, and there's a link to it. I think they just don't like being called Subway. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't mean to get so sidetracked and make y'all wait. Yeah, Mario is coming on Friday. Technically, tomorrow night at like 11. That's when I'm gonna stream it. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm basically confirming that I am going to stream late tomorrow night, so try to go to sleep early if you want to be able to be awake during that stream. Your dad's going to Target while you're in school to get Odyssey? That's nice. I mean, my mom's cool because she still bought me, or let me pre-register the digital copy, or my digital copy of Odyssey, even though we went to GameStop just to pre-order it. So we're gonna cancel my GameStop pre-order, and I'm just gonna get the pre-registered download version, just so I can get it like 24 hours early. So it was really cool of my mom to let me do that. I won't be there. Can you upload the stream? Yeah, I always do. I put them in the live streams playlist. Although lately they haven't been showing up at the front of the playlist like they should. When's the video? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, it's gonna be a surprise, but it's gonna have something to do with Odyssey. And some animation. And it might be like another week till it comes out, because animation takes a while. Also, I'm giving it priority over streams, so it's not going to be like a whole lot, like anything too huge in proportion. It's going to be not an Odyssey animation, not like a straight up Odyssey animation, but sort of. I'll watch your Odyssey stream and then wait for Vinesauce to re-upload his stream. Hey, thanks. Need any backgrounds? If you can draw like New Donk City and then maybe like Toast Arena. I'll give you, if you want to do that, then I can tell you what I really need in Discord, because I'll want to be able to actually like animate onto it. Crap, I'm spoiling too much now. Once I get some money after Christmas that I can like once I actually have like free like spending money, like that I don't need for like an important game, although that's a stupid thing to say, I might buy a commission or two from you, R-Wing. Maybe like two $5 commissions or something, because I still probably won't have a whole lot to spare. Well, if you're gonna go ahead and start drawing something, because I know how impatient you are with that, draw something that I can draw Mario walking or running on. Don't just draw like a skyline or something. Thanks, R-Wing. What kind of phone do you have, Amy? Probably can't be as bad as mine. Ah, crap. Good game. Oh, you just mean you have a low battery. And so the saga of me losing to Nerd continues. You have a bitch phone? Okay. That's pretty much my phone too, so... Yeah, you do that, HD. I actually really like your art. Draw one... Oh, you mean by Toasterian? Do you mean like the little skull candy skeleton dudes? Little De La Deos Muertos looking dudes? De La Deos Muertos. De los Muertos, I mean. Yeah, you do that. Those guys are cool. I drew one of those before, remember? Or two of them when I did that Odyssey drawing using Sharpies and pencil from art class. Oh yeah, I'm doing another Odyssey drawing for art class right now. It's gonna be neat. It's kind of like the live action or not the live action plus CGI trailer. You know, like it's Paulina singing "One Up Girl" or "Jump Up Superstar," I mean. And Mario is CGI, but like the rest of the people are real live action actors. Sort of like that, except it's gonna be like New Donk City at night and some fireworks, and then Mario's hand throwing up Cappy, and then like a bunch of the supporting cast and main characters like Peach and Bowser and Cred in the background. I already have it pretty much all outlined. Might have to use some whiteout because I messed up on some things like a bullet bill in the background. It's kind of janky and wonky and all lopsided, but it's looking like a decent drawing other than that. Amy is not dead. You can't kill Amy. I need Ouija. How's Ouija gonna help me? Oh look, he has candle. That's neat. Why do I love the word jank? I like that word too. Although jank-y kind of annoys me. Like janky. Maybe because it reminds me of Mankey. McThankies from McSpankies. No one can kill Bean. Even the great Bean Hunter. Watch me win now that I'm playing as Luigi. I've said it before, but I really should like Luigi, considering he's also kind of an underdog younger brother. But I don't like him that much. At least I do like Luigi, just not more than Mario. I appreciate that he does have like more personality than Mario for sure. And in that way he's kind of a more likable character. It's just, I don't know, it's maybe nostalgia or something, but Mario is still my favorite. Also, don't kill me, but I actually really dislike Wario. At least in Smash Bros. I mean, Wario has his moments, and I actually did have one of those Wario games on DS when I was younger, but I don't like Wario that much. It's probably like my least favorite Mario character. I don't mind Waluigi. Waluigi is okay. I think he's overrated as frick because people thought he was the ultimate underdog, and so he became everyone's favorite, ironically. And so now he's just like this overrated character that can't like freaking stay out of memes. Like that's like I don't get why he's so over memed. He's not that good. He just goes wham. He's not that funny. I would like to see him in more games though. Yeah, like, well, I hate his whole potty humor thing that Wario has going on. Like, farting and crap like that. Like, that's stupid. Like, what's Mario? Rabbids or something? Oh, you have been disconnected. Wonderful. Maybe it's the game punishing me for saying I didn't like Wario. You won't be laughing when he goes wah on your ass. Somebody cheated. Be pink, gold, peach? Okay, sure. I wish Funky Kong and and Crazy Kong, or what was it? I don't know, the other Kongs. I wish some more of the Kongs were in this game. Especially Tiny Kong. Tiny Kong would have been freaking awesome in Mario Kart. Or at least Diddy. Like, where the frick is Diddy? He was in Wii, I'm pretty sure. He hasn't been here since. Like, why exclude the Donkey Kong characters and just, you know, give us pink gold crap instead? You know, I love Daisy, but no, not Bronze Daisy. No, none of that. It's a bad idea. It's a cursed idea. Watch me win with Pink Gold Peach. Right, 2. Pink gold ones. Oh, frick. No. Salt intensifies. No. Oh. Remember F her right in the cat? F her right in the pussy. Wonder if anyone remembers that. That was hilarious. And that old guy would go up to news reporters when they were reporting. I don't even know how he did that. Like, how do you figure out when they were reporting and coordinate that? And then just take their mics and yell, right in the pussy. Watch your profanity. And the way his voice, like, just his voice made it so much more hilarious. Why does everyone hate Pink Gold Peach? Because she's a waste of a character slot, just as much as Metal Mario. Why does she need to exist? Why do there need to be 3 Princess Peaches? Freaking 100 Marios. Like, why? And 1 Donkey Kong character. 1. Red Bronze Pauline. Oh yeah, Pauline should be in Mario Kart. I wish Pauline was a DLC character for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Or I know if they make another Mario Kart game, Pauline's gonna be in it. It'd be sin not to have her in there. Okay, I'm sorry, Alex Chinese Kittens, but Metal Mario is kind of lame. I mean, his theme in Mario 64 is cool, but he's not even a character, he's just a form for Mario. And sure, he does make Mario more heavy, which changes his stats and whatever, but why? Come on. Water Rosalina. Baby Pink Gold Peach. Baby Pink Gold Catsuit Peach. Oh, thanks JoJo Central. It is a nice capture card, I just can't record it over 480p because my computer can't handle 720, 60, or 1080 HD. Although my capture card is capable of doing that. It's a full-on Elgato, so it's no kind of, you know, crappy off-brand crap. After this race, check Discord, okay. Baby Metal Tanuki Mario. I don't have a capture card at all. Should I get one? Well, if you want to record games and stream, yes. Amy Bean Machine. Yes. Yes. What Amy Bean said. I think it's funny that they had to put a red tab in the top right that says puzzle game. So what now? Have fun practicing the national anthem of the USSR. I really wish I had Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Splatoon? I don't really feel like playing Splatoon right now. I feel like committing ultimate sin and playing Skylanders on stream. I think maybe I can make it a little better by playing as like Bowser or Donkey Kong. I don't know, I just feel like doing that. I feel like I'm like one of the 10 people who has Skylanders on Switch. Okay, everyone's like, no, okay. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I don't even have the cartridge in there. This is the most active the chat has been since this stream started. Okay, fine. Snake fast and chill. That's what everyone wants. Don't you fucking do it. Okay, okay, okay. No Skylanders. No cheap cash grab from Activision that I bought out of desperation for a game to play. Snake Pass is pretty good, but after I beat it, I pretty much never touched it. Even after it got the Time Attack update. Yeah, the pre-purchase for Mario Odyssey does put an icon on the home menu. I mean, it's slightly pointless until the game actually comes out, but it's still cool. It's a nice reminder that the game's about to come out. Or the Emoji Movie video game. Play Skylanders. Alex Chinese Kittens was the only person that wanted it. I used to love Skylanders. And I think it was just because, like, there was a time... I think I've explained it, when I basically only had my 3DS, and I was desperate for Nintendo games other than 3DS games, that I didn't have, like, I didn't even have the money to buy 3DS games, so all I could really play was my stepdad's PS4 if I wanted something newer to play. So I just got into Skylanders, because it was, like, the closest thing to Nintendo games on there, which is sad, because Skylanders actually kind of sucks. I mean, I'll say Swap Force is okay. Swap Force had a decent story and decent gameplay and didn't have, like, it wasn't too cash grabby. Like, you could play most of the game with an old Skylander from the previous game, or even just one Skylander. You could get the, you're gonna see if anyone else is streaming. I see how it is. No, I'm just kidding, it's cool, you can do that. Don't mind. Just go. I'm just kidding, man. I think Superchargers was second worst. I'd say Imaginators is the worst, or at least it's the one I've enjoyed the least. Giants was decent because at least they were still trying. I never played Spyro's Adventure on anything other than 3DS, and I know it was different on 3DS. It had a different story and everything. It didn't even have chaos. And then I think Swap Force was the best. Snake Pass actually looks really dang good. I think Trap Team was okay. It was cash grabby and it was annoying. I actually had the Trap Team dock, so it had like the microphone and everything. So you have played most Skylanders games, Kenny-san, and yeah, like, I had to deal with the stupid sounds the villains would make when you captured them. It was so freaking annoying. Especially when I was trying to play at night and everyone was sleeping, and all of a sudden that thing would just start blaring when I captured a villain or fought a villain. Anyway, I sold all of my Skylanders except my Hammer Slam Bowser and Turbocharged Donkey Kong and just forgot about Skylanders a long time ago. Yeah, I wish Snake Pass was longer. In fact, my biggest complaint about it was how short it was, and that's honestly a good thing because it means I wanted more of the game. So it's kind of a compliment. I like the game, so I wanted more of it. But yeah, they definitely could have made it longer. I think it's like one of the games that's like it honestly was a good indicator early on that the Switch could compete, that the Switch could kind of produce graphics that compared to PS4 and Xbox One, because the Switch version of the game isn't that much different from the PS4 and Xbox One version. Gameplay-wise, it's exactly the same, of course, but visually it's only slightly different. I mean, if you compared, like, if you put two of the same TV next to each other and played Snake Pass on PS4 and Switch, they wouldn't look too different. I mean, the PS4 version would probably be noticeably smoother, running at 60 FPS, but still, it's not that different. I only played Giants on 3DS, Trap Team and Swap Force on Wii, and Superchargers on Xbox 360. I played pretty much all of them on PS4, Spyro's Adventure on 3DS, Superchargers on Wii U after playing it on PS4, and then also Superchargers on 3DS. I wasted $70 on the freaking 3DS version of the game when it came out, like a total idiot. There were like so many other things I could have used that money for. And then the only good thing that came out of that is my Hammer Slam Bowser. And then I bought Imaginators on Switch on sale at Walmart for $30, which I guess wasn't terrible. And I have never beaten it. I've only put about 6 or 7 hours into it on Switch. And it just makes me feel depressed anytime I play it. It's like, this is something that I shouldn't have tried to come back to. Brownie's Adventure isn't coming out. Hey, Jaster's the one who does that. Jaster's the one who says that. That's Jaster's job. How's your mic? So good? Dude, I'm literally using the mic on my laptop. It's a laptop mic. It's not a mic, it's a laptop mic. For freaking Skype calling and stuff. So it's crap. But if it sounds good to you, then that's good. Maybe it does sound good, I don't know. I played Spyro's Adventure and Giants on Wii, Swap Force on 3DS, Trap Team on mobile, and Wii U, and Imaginators on Switch. Huh. Yeah, I did actually try Trap Team on mobile because it works on my phone that I just got recently, which is strange because I thought it only worked on like certain specific models, but it does work on my phone for some reason. Okay, Arwing, you better shush, because if you say that, I'm gonna make a sprite animation of Brownie dabbing just to mess with you. Giants on 3DS was garbage. I thought it was okay. But that was when I was in my complete, like, Skylanders frenzy. I was addicted to collecting them, so, I mean, maybe I didn't realize that the gameplay was crap. I had like 30 Skylanders at that point when I was playing Giants on 3DS. Oh, you had it on an iPad Air 1. Yeah, it's really sad. I had spent about $300 or $400 on Skylanders, and I had about 50 of them. Much more than I had Amiibos when I sold all my Skylanders. Like, I had more Skylanders than I had Amiibos. And I even passed, there were times when I could have gotten a rare Amiibo, but I passed it up for a Skylander. Like when Jigglypuff was available at Target for the first time. It was the first time Jigglypuff was available. I passed it up that weekend and spent all my money on 2 Trap Team figures. It was like a mini Eyebrawl and a mini Ninjini, or whatever, something like that. And I regretted that, because I did eventually get a Jigglypuff later when it was restocked at GameStop. But I had to wait several months, and Jigglypuff was one of the Amiibos I wanted most. Make an animation sprite of Brownie dabbing and make a secret room where you can unlock a dab. That's a really good idea. I might actually do that. The only 2 Skylanders I was hell-bent on getting was Igniter for the first game and Crash Bandicoot for Imaginators. I'd say my favorite Skylanders, I mean, I still like some of them today, are the robotic ones, like Drill Sergeant and, you know, the Wind-Up. Yeah, he's just called Wind-Up, the little Wind-Up guy. Because he's freaking adorable. And he's a really OP in Superchargers for some reason. Because he could just use this spin attack that gives you temporary invincibility and just destroy everything. And he's an old Skylander from Swap Force, and somehow he's like super overpowered. I kind of wish I had kept him. When I first sold all of my Skylanders, I did actually keep my Trigger Happy. I kept my Series 1 Trigger Happy. My I had a one of those Eon's Elite Stealth Elves that I think I kept at first because I really loved it. And man, I had some really rare ones. I had like the first Light and Dark Skylanders that came out for Trap Team that were super rare. You know, like the Centaur, the Dark Centaur chick, and the Angel dude. Jawbreaker was from Giants? No, not Jawbreaker. I wasn't too into like the gruff looking ones, like the ones that looked like super, I don't know, like freaking mean or whatever. I like the cooler looking ones, like the, I don't know, the cute ones. Not really the cute ones, I don't know, just the ones that look friendlier, like Spyro. Die, Alan, that's mean. Oh, die. I love how we spent like the last 15 minutes talking about Skylanders. Throw the nukes at the bagels, but don't you know that bagels are impervious to nukes? When your friend and I and you played Swap Force, it was weird because you had a Series 3 Spyro and he had a Series 1. I always loved how me and my stepdad could play co-op on Skylanders, because that's how we played most Skylanders games. We played co-op together, and that's maybe another thing that made it really fun, despite them not necessarily being really good games. They were fun because me and my stepdad played together, and we both had separate Skylanders collections, and we never actually used each other's Skylanders because he was super adamant about collecting too. For some reason, my stepdad got really into Skylander and Amiibo collecting too, and he bought a lot more than I did. In fact, he still has hundreds of dollars worth of Amiibos right now. He stopped collecting, but he bought most of the Animal Crossing Amiibos, and it's really sad. But he also has like a lot of rare ones, like an original Gold Mario before it got restocked. He gave me his Gold Mega Man for Christmas one year. What else does he have? He has an original Wii Fit Trainer, which is still rare. Stuff like that. Co-op Skylanders on Switch is good. Surprise single Joy-Con works on Imaginators. Oh, it is good. I mean, I never tried it. I still kind of want Crash Bandicoot. Well, the thing about Skylanders for Switch is that it's the first Skylanders game where you can just bring your Switch into any store and just scan Skylanders through the boxes and get them for free. Because once you scan a Skylander twice, you get to keep them permanently in your game, whether you scan them again or not. So you might as well freaking have them. So what I did once was I went into GameStop and I asked the GameStop clerk if it was cool with him, and then I just scanned every single game, like almost every Skylander they had into my Imaginators game on Switch. Twice, so I got to keep them. And so I have pretty much like every Skylander, or not like every Skylander, but I have a lot of them. I couldn't get Crash though, because for some reason Crash can't be scanned through the box. Like they must have put a scan blocker on Crash only. Yeah, but if you have Skylanders for Switch, just remember you can scan Skylanders on the right Joy-Con, so you can just bring your Switch into a store and just scan any Skylander, and you can keep them, and it's basically like you have them. There's no point in even buying them if you have the Switch version of the game. The only amiibo that you can scan through its box is Shovel Knight. For some reason they didn't put a scan blocker in Shovel Knight's box. And so what I was thinking of doing, because one of the reasons why I bought Shovel Knight on 3DS is because I got a Shovel Knight amiibo. Yeah, I got the amiibo first. And I was thinking of just going into freaking Target and scanning every single Shovel Knight amiibo into my game and just naming it like something profane or something. Like, naming each of them something profane, so when someone buys them, it just has that nickname. That would have been hilarious. I never did it, but I should have. If you ever see a Shovel Knight amiibo, you should do that. You should just use your new 3DS or Switch and just rename the amiibo. Name it like something messed up. Check Discord? Okay, I can check Discord in a second. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing in Snake Pass, I'm not paying attention at all. Your sister actually did that? She went into a store and renamed amiibos? That's cool. Shovel Knight on Switch is on sale for 20 bucks right now? Oh, thanks for telling me. I might actually get it. Not right now, though, because I don't have the money. I spent, like, any money I might have for a while on Odyssey. Probably won't have spending money again until Christmas. But I might be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, because there are games that are coming out in between now and then that I want, like Skyrim and crud. With a Ness amiibo, she named it OK. It didn't have a scan blocker? I know if you go into GameStop, sometimes they have used amiibos in little baggies, and I guess you could scan those. You can actually get rare amiibos sometimes used at GameStop, because they won't sell them for much over retail like they would with Skylanders. They used to sell rare Skylanders for like 30 bucks used at GameStop, if they were that rare. But they don't do that with amiibos. Like, you can get a freaking Sheik amiibo at GameStop used for like 12 bucks if you're lucky. That's how I got my Sheik, and then I traded it to my friend for a Little Mac, which I regret because Little Mac ended up not being rare because they restocked him, but they never restock Sheik. If I had like a good amount of money, I would probably have as many amiibos as frickin' CND, if I could afford that crap. I just can't. That's the only reason why I don't amiibo collect, because I don't have the money for it. I do have a lot of amiibos though. I have like 36 right now. Also, I have like, I know I was complaining earlier that there are too many Marios in Mario Kart, but I have like, how many Mario amiibos? I have Gold Mario, Silver Mario, and 30th Anniversary Mario. So I have 3 Mario amiibos and no Luigi amiibos. There are only 2 Luigi amiibos. I always planned on getting a Super Mario Bros. Series Luigi, but I never got around to it, even though he's like the cheapest amiibo other than the Animal Crossing ones. Should it be R-Wing 64 or Bit? I think it should be R-Wing 64. Yo, King Pack 2005. How's it going, man? Let's do the Odyssey. Yep, tomorrow. Tomorrow night. You guys be here, unless you want to miss it. It's gonna be Mayro Odyssey. Forgot how good this game looked, though. And it's still fun to play. Like, it's kind of a game you can play without any thought, even though it is a puzzle game. How you doing? I'm doing alright, man. This has been a pretty chill stream. It's been pretty nice. We were doing real talk earlier about deep stuff, and now we're talking about Skylanders and Toys to Life games. You've only finished 1 pair of amiibo set, which was Animal Crossing. You have every Animal Crossing amiibo? That's nuts. There were actually a lot of them, even though you can get them ridiculously cheap now. I know you can get each of them about for 3 bucks now, if you know where to look. No, it comes out, well, it comes out tomorrow night at 11. PM. Or, I mean 11 PM. You got Amiibo Festival for $5 on Walmart's mobile app? That's insane. Although not surprising. That's 2 amiibos plus a crappy game. I mean, crappy enough that Chad Tronic freaking blended it. But 2 amiibos for $5, that ain't bad. I mean, one of the reasons why I bought Superchargers on Switch is because it came with a turbocharged Donkey Kong, and it was on sale for only 12 bucks at Toys R Us. So I mean, I was basically just paying for the amiibo if you think about it. And I wanted a turbocharged Donkey Kong anyway because I didn't have a Donkey Kong. And turbocharged Donkey Kong is the coolest Donkey Kong. Oh, you don't have Isabel Winter Autumn? Don't worry about that. That's stupid anyway. Oh, did I say Superchargers on Switch? I meant Superchargers on Wii U. Oh, alright. Well, yeah, I hope you're here for Odyssey. I wouldn't want anyone to miss Odyssey. I mean, you could watch someone else's stream too, but yeah, don't miss it. Unless you don't want to be spoiled if you're getting the game yourself. Then I can kind of understand. You're not gonna watch tomorrow's stream so you don't get spoiled? Yeah, that's okay. I understand. Oh, you were just joking. Okay. My bad. I love this game's like anti-aliasing and everything. It's actually one of the only games on Switch with anti-aliasing, along with like Mario plus Rabbids, and it makes it look a lot better in freaking TV mode. Jesus Christ, it like looks so freaking good. I'm just goofing off at this point. Oh, good night, nerd. Yeah, we're not gonna play any other games. In fact, I'm about to end the stream. Play Skylanders. I still kind of want to. Wolfenstein 2 NES. Good night, nerd. See you tomorrow. No? Yeah, I'm getting about the same response. Alright, good night, Kenny-san. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, and there's a bubble right over there. Why is everyone leaving? Probably because I'm about to play Skylanders and everyone is bailing before, like, their eyes melt off their faces because the game is that bad. I don't know. I do think Imaginators is the worst Skylanders game, though. It's pretty awful. I think it's cool that it has Crash Bandicoot, but I don't know, it's just awful. It's terrible. It's boring as heck. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Skylanders, I don't know. Amy's about to leave too. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just click Mario Odyssey right now and it would play? Like, I could just play Mario Odyssey right freaking now? Like, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? That would definitely be cool. You know, I gotta give the Switch some credit. I mean, it's honestly exceeded my expectations. We already have some of the best games of 2017 on this system. Arguably some of the best games ever, you know, like Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario Odyssey, freaking Zelda. You know, Mario Kart. We got so many good games on this thing, you know? Alright, I'll see ya, JoJo Central. Oh, can you guys hear that train? Do I have anything, like, really random to play that I've never played on stream? Like Voez? I can't play that without a touchscreen. Blaster Master kind of sucks. Pizza Bagels versus Hot Pockets. You forgot Toast. Pizza Bagels versus Hot Pockets. It's a hard one. I have to go with Hot Pockets, though. Actually back some of my demos up. Yeah, Blaster Master kinda sucks. It kinda blows. The only reason why I bought it is because it had Shantae DLC, and I actually bought the Shantae DLC too, and that sucks. Like, they made Shantae like the most underpowered character in the game. She sucks. Like, she's terrible. Why'd they make her so bad? She's such a good character. Why'd they have to sell her for DLC and make her lame? Shantae Half Genie Hero is good, though. It's not that long of a game. You'll beat it in like 7 hours, but it's fun as heck. What is there is fun. I don't think I've ever played Sniffer Clips on stream. Play Sonic Farts? What? I guess I could play the Forces demo again, if you guys want to see that again. I know you weren't there, Alex Chinese Kittens, or I think you weren't. Rip Allen's money. Yeah, I mean, I say the biggest money wastes on the Switch for me have been I don't want to say ARMS, but nah, I can't really regret buying that because when ARMS came out, I really wanted something else, something new to play, so I can't really say I regret buying ARMS. And it was fun streaming it and playing it with you guys. I had a lot of fun with the game, honestly. Oh, you were playing the the Animal Crossing mobile game? Okay, I'll play one run of this, which will only be a minute, of the first stage, and then we're done. There's now a pizza bagel emoji on Discord? Oh, wow. Oh yeah, and Skylanders kind of was a waste of money, so yeah, I do regret that, I guess. And then the Zelda DLC I could have waited for. Definitely. I didn't need to get that, at least then. I could have waited to buy it for when the new story stuff came out. Because that's what I actually wanted. Could have waited until later when I actually had money to blow. But yeah, if I hadn't like wasted my money on those, I could have gotten Mario plus Rabbids, but eh. Or Dragon Ball Xenoverse. But oh well. My own fault. Like I said, I'm bad at saving money. I can't keep money without spending it. I just can't. I get money, I gotta spend it. Stupid, but where can you get the demo? Japanese eShop. Yeah, I think Bit has definitely made most of the custom emojis. Alright, so yeah, we're good. I'm done streaming for tonight. Hope you guys have a good night. 4 of you who are here. Yeah, congratulations, Sarwing. Anyway, good night, guys. Hope you're gonna be here tomorrow night for Odyssey. 11 o'clock, sharp. Why, Alan? Why in stream? Because there's nothing else to do and I'm tired and I gotta do my math homework and then I gotta sleep, so I'm not dead tired in the morning tomorrow. So, good night. Thanks for coming, guys. You guys are cool. Thank you.